again, we're live. Seems like every single night I'm gonna face this weather. It's okay. It's still okay. I don't mind that. But if the network goes down because of the weather, then yeah, it's a problem. Look at the mess. Hello. Thank you very much. I know, most of you are gonna leave anyways. Because horror gamer. Okay, seems like I found somebody like me who loves horror. Okay, so sounds like you play horror games, right? This channel isn't about gaming, but it's a scary genre channel. So maybe you're gonna like it. And right now, I'm just walking. Every night, every late night, I walk in this abandoned looking haunted rooftop. And I enjoy my time. So lately what I'm doing is I'm going live while I'm walking and chilling. Usually I work out. I don't work out every single day, so but the day I'm working out, I just go live after I finish it. Thank you very much for staying. For a small creator, every drop counts, you know. Nothing interesting going on. But once you guys join me and chat, this is gonna get energetic, of course. You might be wondering why this first person view. That's because it's too dark. You can't even see my face. Walking is healthy, so everyone should walk almost every single day. Every other day, or Even twice a week is fine. Hello. Thank you for joining. I hope it's not too dark. It's dark, of course. Very dark. Dark enough to not see my face. You won't be able to. Is my audio quality? Should confirm that for me as always. As necessary. Like audio issue or lags. Hopefully tonight, I can stay live without any interruptions. Yesterday, it was raining, so it was kind of messy. I don't want my phone to get wet. After a while, I'll go there, as always, around that solar panel area. View is very beautiful from that spot. Now I'm just having my daily walk in the darkness, alone. Well, not alone if you guys are with me. I kinda escaped because I had guests today. I don't like to have guests. Very antisocial, I know. Most of the times I don't. It's not like I don't like it at all. I do. When it's like my plan, you know? My rooftop looks like a haunted asylum, I know. That's why I'm taking advantage of it. But who knows? Who knows, I do have some spirits around. You really can't tell. Anything is possible. Especially when it's late night, you know? You guys should say something. YouTube is still trying to figure it out. Okay. The floor is pretty wet, as you can see. Let me sit. No, I'll walk a little bit more, then sit, and then again I'll walk. Let me climb up here. Ow, 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 ow. Hello. Even though it's cloudy, the weather is pretty hot. Like I'm feeling very hot today. But I shouldn't. Usually cloudy weathers are a little colder than usual, right? I got an idea. I shouldn't be here. That's too risky. Too risky. Imagine if I drop my phone. Every single time I'm like standing next to the edge, that's what I'm always thinking. Like, what if I drop my phone? Hello, thank you for reacting. No, I'm not gonna jump. Don't worry about that. Hello, Mukesh. Thank you for joining again. Drop a like if possible. I do need some likes so that YouTube recommends my live, you know? Thank you very much, you did it immediately. Now that's a good audience. Thank you, mi amigo. Can you hear me, by the way? Yes, you can. Otherwise, you wouldn't like when I ask. Hello, Mukesh. I already replied to your hi, of course. I'm gonna walk again. I'm gonna walk again. God damn it. That was a mistake. Maybe I should walk a little slower. Otherwise, camera gets very shaky. Very shaky. Hello. Good to see you. Again. Drop a like if you decided to stay. Drop a like even if you decided to not stay. If you don't want to stay, like and leave. What the hell? I'll stay silent for a bit. Why? Because I really don't have a reason to talk. The talking begins once I see some audience and they comment. Live streaming is hard, man. It's because you need live audience, otherwise you can't keep going. When you make a video or a short, you just make and upload, and eventually they get some views. With live, it's not the case. It gets long, with loads of silence, and loads of awkward moments. It lagged, I know. Of course, because life is a simulation. And there's someone out there who's simulating everything. As a test, like a game. Sorry, I just say this shitty thing when I'm frustrated. I don't mean it. So I apologize if I offend anyone, even though nobody watched it, but after I upload it, they will. So, for the future, I already apologized. I didn't mean it. When you're upset, you say shit, right? You say things you don't even mean. This is not me, but sometimes I do. Sometimes I do. Sometimes Please, God, no. It's always lagging. Today, I don't think it'll get smoother than this. It'll stay like this the entire time. I don't know. Let's hope not. I have to keep walking. Hello. And bye, I guess, because you're gonna leave anyway. Drop a like if possible, because when the network is very bad, YouTube never recommends the live to people. So your likes can help. The algorithm gonna think that this is active. We creators are like slaves of algorithm, and it sucks to say it that way. Thank you for staying for a few seconds. You guys just join it and then leave it. I know why. It's because not everyone wanna watch an entire live, like, without pausing. I don't watch that way either. I keep going back and forth. I watch something, then again I start live. So I understand that. It'll lag every now and then, it seems, and this annoys people. I understand that. I'm literally using the mobile data today, not Wi-Fi. Still, it's being like this, just because it's the rooftop, and the signal isn't very strong here. Wi-Fi or data, no matter what I use, seems like I have a weak signal, always. But I wanna do live here. I wanna stream here. So what's the point? I don't know. Thank you for joining. I try to go live every day. Well, I'm working. Hello. Thank you. Maybe I should change the timing of my live. Usually YouTube shows the analytics like my most audience like they're watching YouTube around 7 p.m. 6 to 7 p.m. and here I am going live around 11 p.m. I will keep walking till I'm satisfied. Till I'm satisfied. Hello, thank you for joining. Really enjoy when you guys stay. Something on the way. Something on the way. Yeah. Oh, down in the bridge. Animals are trapped. They only come up pants. It's okay to let a fish 'cause they live. I don't have a feeling. Something on the way. Something on the way. Yeah. Hello. Comment on anything if you want. YouTube is still trying to figure it out, like what type of audience would like to join me. But why it takes so long sometimes? Literally, it's a vertical short, so while swiping, they should have found me. And they do, but it's not enough. It's not enough. It's not enough. It's not enough. I think I know what's going on. I'll sit a little bit. Seems like when I'm like sitting, the live is stable and it reaches people. But when I'm walking, it's not not even reaching one person. And that sucks because the idea was I'll do the streaming while walking. Not fair. I'll try again anyways. Oh. Hello. I'm glad it reached you. Somehow, my live wasn't reaching anyone because it was lagging. It was lagging when I was walking, I guess. Not sure about that. But still, it feels good to see some people. I feel like the live is like doing wars every other night. Hello, Eleanor. Finally, you're here. I figured out something. That when I walk fast, my stream lags. But when I'm like sitting, it's stable in most of the cases. I don't know. These are all just theories still. And that's the reason YouTube often not promoting this at all. But the idea was I will walk and go live. If this keeps happening, then I need to change the plan. Now I'm just sitting though. I walked for I don't know for how long, but I walked. You just woke up, right? It's a good morning. Yeah, I don't know what's happening, but it's definitely because of the network. When I go live in my room, it's usually performing way better. But this rooftop lives are not doing that great. It did, like, maybe day one and day three did very good. Yeah, I'm good. I'm kinda annoyed. I have a lot of guests. I don't like guests. Maybe they left, I'm not sure. But it sucks when you have too many guests. people gonna think I'm so antisocial, but I'm not. I just don't like too frequent guests. It's good if I invite it because it's like something I wanted, but unwanted guests, I don't like them. It's very annoying. Well, I can make a poll actually and see people like I know most people are gonna say yes, even if they're not antisocial. Nobody likes like unwanted guests. That makes sense. By the way, my audio is okay, right? And I'm not lagging, right? Okay, that's better. There's just some delays, that's it. But that's fine. And I'm not talking loud today. Because I realized my mic is strong enough to catch my audio even if I don't talk so loud. You're gonna have your breakfast now, right? Oh, that's fine. I thought maybe there's a delay or something. By the way, drop a like since you're here. You keep focusing on that, by the way. You don't have to listen carefully or anything. Nothing important going on. Thank you very much. See how dark it is? Too dark. Way too dark to even see my face. My lives are like literally feels like FaceTime. And that's good. That's what I wanted. What's nice? Oh, you mean the audio? Yeah. Yeah, that's true. I'll walk again. And see if I lag again or not. Can you hear the cricket noise? Yeah, I have crickets around. It's literally here. I like cricket noise, by the way. It's not always annoying to me. For example, now. Yeah, that's cozy. I can't see it. Crickets don't bite, right? Do they bite? Okay. I know you pick them up sometimes. You did. I never did. It feels... Here we go again. You know who it is. But they will stop singing. Okay, yeah, that's true. Because it interrupts them. Hello and welcome. It's not like they're singing, it's just... It feels like they're screaming. Okay, so they don't want us to find them. I don't see them always. It's hard to see them. I like fireflies. I wish I had them like around. I never... I don't remember when was the last time I saw a firefly. It gonna look so cool if fireflies were around, right? A very tall building under the open sky, rooftop, city lights, and fireflies. The dogs are constantly barking today. Some days they're like taking a break or something, or sleeping. You used to have a lot of fireflies? Wow. In your backyard, I guess. Right? No, don't lag! Please! Yeah, I knew it. I heard that they're getting like they're becoming rare right now. Not many countries have them. I'm not gonna mention it as instinct. Like they have fly-like instincts, maybe. That's why you can't catch them, or you can. I don't know. Can you catch fireflies like just like crickets? Because if you can, then you can tie them up and then see them. Oh, so you can. That's very ignorant of me. Like, what if you catch a lot of fireflies inside of a glass jar, and then the jar gonna glow like a lamp? Oh, so they're easier to catch than crickets. So they don't have survival instincts at all. I was like wondering if they do. Very creative, right? A lot of fireflies inside of a glass jar. Let me see if I can shut them up. I'm gonna say shut up. Shut up! They don't understand. Of course. They don't have ears, maybe. When I was little, I put some... Okay, so you already did that. Nothing original. Like, I didn't think of anything original. It's already done. And you made holes in the lid. Why hole? Oh, so that they don't die. Very creative. I think something bit me. Mosquito, maybe? You wanna do that again? I would actually. Even if I see one, I will try that. Because that sounds very cool to me. But they're gonna feel bad about it, of course, even if you put some holes. You keep making your breakfast. Slowly, slowly. You don't have to focus much here. After you finish making, then maybe. So your earbuds are on, right? You're not looking at the screen and making breakfast. So it's gonna feel like you're talking to me directly. That's the beauty of live streams. They're almost like FaceTime, if vertically done. What are you making? Coffee and toast, of course. They're simple, but they're the coziest and like comfort foods. The traffic noise never makes the stream very annoying, right? I hope. Of course it is. You've been having this for decades. You know, when I'm gonna, I decided to clip some good parts from these rooftop lives and then make a compilation. But I'm not sure if I should remove the traffic noise or keep them, you know, to keep the raw atmosphere, the ambience. What do you think? What should I do? Should I remove the noise and enhance my audio, like my voice more, or keep them? Like the dogs are barking, the wind sounds, the traffic noise, everything. Okay, so I'm not gonna remove it, but what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna volume up my voice a little bit so that it's louder, and I will keep them. Maybe I will lower them a little bit if they're interrupting. I have to listen first. I noticed another thing. So, like this live was scheduled for 11 p.m. Okay, but I started it 30 minutes before. So my theory is that when you don't go live as promised, the timing, YouTube punishes it. Like, because I scheduled it for 11 p.m., the first 30 minutes, it didn't reach anyone. YouTube is sketchy. The algorithm is very sketchy, in my opinion. You don't know what they're trying to do exactly. Because apparently, it's controlled by AI now. Did you finish making your breakfast, by the way? It lagged. Of course, I know. It lagged. You know, it's not like I can blame my Wi-Fi, because I'm not using a Wi-Fi now. I'm using my mobile data. The mobile network is supposed to be better, right? But it's lagging. It's just the rooftop. The network never reaches properly here. It's because of the height. If the building was little, smaller, maybe it would get stronger network. I don't know. Okay, so you've finished making your breakfast. Enjoy. Que aproveche. I don't know if I pronounced it properly. I pronounced it correctly, right? Que aproveche. No, I should say que, no, not que. Que. Que aproveche. Spanish is not hard, but the accent is hard in my opinion. Was it correct? Okay, so I said it well. I feel proud of it. Looks like two people more, like, not two, three. Three people joined in total. And one person didn't like it yet. He's just watching. Even though it's showing three, but it's actually more than three. Like, it never updates it right away. Sometimes it never updates it at all. So I don't believe the numbers. How is the weather there? It's actually, as you can see, it's cloudy again. But it's hot, not cold. I hate this. When it's cloudy, but it's still hot. It rained all day again. Like, you can see the floor. It's wet. It looks trash. It rained. Still, it's hot. By the way, I'll be right back. I'm gonna check something out. I'm gonna keep the phone here. And I'll be back. Don't leave. And I'm back. Yeah, very sticky kind of weather. Hot and wet. That doesn't sound PG. I think you finished your breakfast already since you eat fast. It lagged again. Humidity makes the hot weather feel hotter. That's true. Absolutely. And thank you for welcoming back. For welcoming me back, I mean. And I don't know. I'm not sure about that. Can cold weather gets humid? It doesn't make any sense. Oh, when it rains, of course. It rains there during winter in Argentina. So it's pretty unique. What did you hear recently? Let me sit. Little bit. Oh yeah. And the weather forecast, like, uh, even when it's winter, it can feel like it can have some humidity. It's possible. Impossible, maybe. I'm not so sure about these. Okay, so the humidity makes the cold more intense. Yeah, it's actually possible. Did you finish eating your breakfast? Okay, eat slow. That's good. Don't be like Goku. The atmosphere on my terrace is like my rooftop is very good, right? Like it's chilly. You probably can feel it, right? When I'm walking, seeing the view. The toasts are brown bread toast. That's even better. How many you having? Yeah, that's what I try to highlight during the live. Three. Three isn't bad. Three is actually like sounds very low calorie, right? Especially when it's brown bread toast. I think every single night going live isn't a good idea. I have to take some breaks maybe. They're small toast and they're small. They're brown, they're small. So of course you're not having a very heavy meal. It's pretty light in my opinion. I don't think if you're even having like 2 to 300 calories even. Maybe that's the max. No, today it wasn't even reaching 1. Literally, it reached 1 or 2 and then immediately 0 and it stayed 0 till you're here. And once you're here, 2 more people joined, you know? These are some sketchy algorithm stuff going on. I should change my timing also because when I check my analytics, it's usually showing 6 to 7 p.m. is when my audience is online. And I go around 11 p.m., so it's totally a wrong timing. Yeah, bad date, but it's still okay. I'm just enjoying it. And you're here, so it's worth it, anyways. For me, one or two, like, if one or two are talking, that's enough. Small creator struggles, you know. I don't struggle for a while. The the stream number 3 or 2, I don't remember, it reached like 21 people and at least 10 people were talking. It was I wish it was like this every single night or around. But for some reason, YouTube isn't promoting every day. What other time would you go? Midnight. The previous lives, I usually did them like 2 a.m., 3 a.m., around that time. So I would go around that time. That's better for me. But around that time, I have to compare it actually. Because indoor lives are better than this one for some reason. And I don't know if it's it's because of the time or because it's indoor and because they can see my face. Here they can't see my face. Okay? Here they can't see my face. So maybe that's the reason. You remember my previous lives, right? Indoor lives where I was talking, like talking head lives, not this one, walking lives. Because you were present in all of them. So they actually did better. So maybe that time is good. So I'll try again. As you can see, like if I would blame maybe the live isn't very interesting. That's why I don't have enough people. No, that's not the case. Because when that's the case, I see some numbers popping up and then they leave. But today, it's not even reaching people. So that confirms that YouTube isn't recommending it at all. You know? If it dropped from a number, like from a certain number, then I would think it's just my life is not interesting enough. But no, it's not the case. The number isn't even like changing. It's like one. That's it. Sometimes you might see two because somebody joined and then they leave. Just one. At least give it a boost, like 20, and then maybe I'll understand that, okay, it's just not interesting, that's why they're leaving. But no, that's not the case. You're seeing it's one for a while. One, and then two, and then one, like that. And of course, the audience who usually watch my videos, they're not even online now. No, exactly, the live isn't popping up at all. You see now, the number is 2. It won't, like, change to 3 or 4. 3 is the max, maybe. What day is today? Friday, right? Anything special today? Like, any special day? Because when it's something special, people usually don't watch live. They don't watch videos in general. So I don't know what is, like, if something special going on. It's Flag Day, but is it international? I didn't know if that's like it exists. Flag Day sounds very patriotic. Interesting. Sounds very patriotic, of course, but it sounds like it's like it is an international day. It sounds like that because it makes sense because we all have flags, so it's supposed to be an international day. You have many unusual days, I noticed. But I can't name any, but I remember. So it means everyone is home today, right? Since that's a national holiday there. Yeah, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. 3 days. You will notice tomorrow, because it's Saturday and Sunday, I'll have more audience because people are just chilling at home. Okay, so that now it makes sense why some lives did better. It's because of the day. Maybe I should schedule my live during Saturday and Sunday only. If you have things to do, you can just keep it on and do it. You don't have to stay till I'm here. I'm gonna stay like 30 more minutes max and then leave. Or is it because I didn't climb up there today? Usually, like every single live, I was there. After the walk, of course. I started like an hour ago. More than an hour ago. The first 30 minutes, I don't count that. Like, I don't count them at all because the viewer, like, it was almost zero, 0 to 1. I think zero. The first 30 minutes, it was totally flat. If YouTube punishes a content like uh, when it's not reaching, YouTube won't say why. It just, the algorithm just, it has its own rule. Exactly, it was. I don't understand why. It's like going down. Yesterday it was bad. Today it's worse than that. I hope YouTube isn't right like counting my lives as spam, because the titles are same. All my lives, the titles and the description, and they're all the same. So maybe that could be the case. I have to figure it out. As I said, it's possible that the live isn't interesting, but if that was the case, then I would see some numbers popping up, and then like they're leaving, swiping away. Then I would think it's just me, but no, it's not even reaching anyone today. Yeah, that's exactly. And you. Oh, by the way, YouTube is mysterious with a lot of things, but most things they actually talk about. But about live, they literally said on their official channel that when you're a small creator, YouTube will always have a threshold for you. Like YouTube will not promote your lives to, like they decided a number. They don't say how many numbers, and then that's your max. It will never cross that. Like, let's say it's 100. YouTube decided a channel with 2,000 subscribers will get 200 subscribers or audience max, like viewers anyway, like total 200. YouTube will never let me cross that line. It's decided. Literally, I watched that video and I felt so angry about it. Like, why? Shamelessly, they said that. For small creators, we created a threshold. Like, after a certain number, YouTube won't promote your live. Yeah, definitely it sucks. For race, you have racist. For number, what do you have? Like, there are sexist, there are racist, there are ageist. For numbers, they, sh- they should make a term. Numberist, you're small, that's why I'm not gonna watch your videos, or because you're small, I'm not gonna take your recommendations. I'm not gonna act like I'm any better. Sometimes I don't like take recommendations from very small creators as well because it feels like they don't know what they're talking about. It just creates an illusion, and I know I'm wrong. I'm wrong to do that. It's not always the case. It sometimes is the case. For example, in some cases it makes sense. For like, if I see a channel with 100 views on an average with 1,000 subscribers and they're telling me how to get millions of views, I'm not gonna take his advice seriously, you know? Or a channel with fitness advice, I might take him seriously, but if the viewers, like the viewership is that low, it'll just give me an impression like maybe his videos are trash. He's not giving good advice. I don't know. It just creates an illusion, but not for every niche. Not for every niche. Like, let's say I came across a meme channel, a funny channel. The joke is good and I laughed. It doesn't matter how many views they have. Or a cooking channel. It really depends. They want to promote already big YouTubers because yeah, exactly. They won't admit it, of course, because that gonna make them sound greedy and evil. But it makes sense. The big creators bring them more money. It lagged, I know. Yeah, I know it lagged. Sorry about that. I'm gonna have some water. Somebody. Yeah, keep lagging, son of a bitch. I don't know. Oh no, it's not a kid's watch. It's actually an adult. Let me see it. It looks expensive. I'm not gonna steal it. Like, I'm gonna show the camera so that they can give it to whoever this belongs to. I'm gonna turn off the flash. We have cameras around, and that makes it better. Yeah, keep lagging. Even if I didn't have the camera, I wouldn't steal it, of course. But once I did steal something from the rooftop. It was a plastic ball. I think it's okay. It was just there. I just took it. I'm not embarrassed. I just took it. It's just a plastic ball. Somebody liked it, so it means it's. Whoever, thank you very much. If possible, do check my channel out. Would you steal food if you get a chance? Let's say you're walking and like there's an open food stall, nobody around. Would you take a slice of pizza, for example? I think I would get tempted to do that, but I wouldn't. Because it's gonna be so embarrassing if somebody sees me that eating. When I was a kid, I did steal fruit this way. I was walking, those like those vans where they supply fruits. They have fruits. So I I passed by a van like that, and I took one fruit. I don't know the name. It's a very rare type of fruit, and I grabbed some. Yeah, that makes sense. You know what? Maybe I will go live again during midnight, but indoor. You stole some grapes when you okay, so you did the same thing. Was it in a fruit shop? I don't know what to call them. If possible, walk maybe. Walk with me. It needs to lag every other minute. Of course. Thank you very much for lagging. Thank you very, very much for lagging. Okay. Está bien. Bueno. Now, now YouTube is like recommending my life to some people, it seems. After an hour, more than an hour. I also stole a juice packet. That's fun. You're better than me at this. I'm gonna test this out. I'll see if you can't steal something from me. Like we're gonna play a game or something. At the and that same day, someone stole my mom's bike. I don't want to say, but it sounds like karma, don't you think? Okay, here we go. So, in some building, party is going on, but I can't see. But you can hear the music. Ew, disgusting. I apologize. I turned off the audio because the music is so trash. It would ruin the atmosphere of my life, and I don't want that. Okay, Pink Sugar. Okay, Eleanor says, I can see the party lights. Of course you can. You could. And it's over. Okay, so Pink Sugar. Wait, would you ever try a paranormal game like the elevator game or oh yeah, of course, like Molly or something? I would absolutely. I'm into these games. Whatever you wanna call it. Like anything, literally. If it's like a creepy game, I'm interested. They sound fun. Now I'm gonna remove it. I'm here again, by the way. I had to turn the sound off. It seems like you guys left. Okay, it seems like you guys are here, but still the view count shows 0. Uh, so Eleanor says that's a game where you go inside the elevator and you go to certain floors, right? Yeah. And we have elevators, so I could play if people joined me. I wouldn't be able to stream though if I did that ever, because in the elevator you can't have network. You can't have any kind of network. They don't work. They drop very quickly. Pink Sugar, Eleanor is asking something, but she left, I think, because the audio was off. So she thought probably I'm gonna end it or something. So, Eleanor, describe the game for me since you know it. Sounds interesting. I'm hanging. Yeah, I can film it. Maybe I will film it. But who gonna play with me? Nobody gonna try this. I don't think so. People around me are cowards. I even had a plan where I'm gonna enter an abandoned house and I needed a cameraman. I wanted somebody to be the cameraman. But nobody agreed to do that. Literally nobody. I asked my cousins, I asked a friend. Nobody is like, no, they're not interested. You go to a floor in a, okay, no, you go to a floor like random floor? Like first floor, okay. Like first floor 5, then floor 7. Okay, so, and then? Something like that. I don't remember well. I'm gonna check the rules out later. It sounds very interesting. What do you need to play this game? Do you know about that? Yeah, apparently they are. Like, they don't wanna try anything scary. And because they believe in ghosts, for them it's actually serious. For me, it's just fun. But for them, it's something serious. Like, why do you wanna enter an abandoned house during the night? You're gonna get, like, possessed. They believe that. Would you be my cameraman if I did that, Eleanor? I lagged? I don't know what was that. What did you see? See that? Sometimes I lag. Oh, okay, you didn't hear my question. I asked, would you be my cameraman if I did that type of video? Where I enter a haunted house? An abandoned looking house? Seems like when I walk. Seems like. Okay, you would. Not surprised. Not surprised at all. And thank you. So, it seems like I don't notice when I lag always. So, a lot of times I'm lagging and I'm not even sure if I am because I see everything smoothly from my side. So, that's also a red flag for YouTube to promote my stream. What am I supposed to do? Wi-Fi has low frequency. Mobile data has low frequency. So what am I supposed to use? Because I'm at the rooftop of a very tall building. If there was like a mobile network around here, the tower, maybe it would work that way strongly. But if you like be the cameraman, you have to talk every now and then. Would that be okay for you? Like that gonna be my style. I don't want the one who's filming to just film. They should involve. That's like showing the respect. And yeah, if you wanna show your face, that's different. That just makes it even better. But if you just wanna hide behind the camera, but you lagged for like a half a second when you were asking something. See that? Half a second, yeah, even that matters because when this happens a lot, YouTube takes it as a negative thing. 10 more minutes and then I'm gonna leave. Talking, maybe. No, not like, yeah, if you're not comfortable, you don't have to, but you know, you can react. It's not like you have to be like a robot totally. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, let's say we saw something and you can actually make a sound if you want. You're not limited. That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna walk 10 more minutes straight without stopping. First, I'll have a little bit of water. Water. Let me have some water. Pink Sugar left after asking a question. Blame the party. Do you hear something? I like it when it shows on YouTube videos the people behind the production are involved. Yeah, I like that too. I like too. In the future, I would actually need somebody to hold the camera when I'm big. And I'm gonna visit so many abandoned looking places. Not just this. For now, I'm limited to this. I'm trying to give these like you know those games PT or Silent Hill games or Slender Man, they have that first person view, grainy. I kind of try to give that type of vibe. Distorted quality. And actually, I'm not trying. That's what it is. It's not like the entire view is fake or anything. So it's pretty authentic and raw, which I like. wonder how many steps I walk when I walk like for an hour and a half like this every single day. I don't think it's still 10,000 with this tempo. Yeah, I know a watch would tell me. I don't have any now. But I should measure that. Yesterday you walked a lot. Very good. 2 hours is a long time. And I see 4 people now, which is good. And they won't even react or talk. They're just passerbys, and they're gonna leave. Let's see when they leave. You can walk way more, right? I can, but you know, it's dinner time soon, so I'm not. I can walk. Are you asking if I have enough time or if I can walk more? I can walk a lot. My max was 4 to 5 hours, but it's not good to walk that much. 4 to 5. Like, I think I told you that when I'm outside with my friends, and sometimes we walk long, like 4 to 5 hours. You know, it feels sore for sure. Definitely. I think 40 to 1 hour is enough. But the day I'm working out, I'm not walking. I mean, I'm walking as a cool down, like little bit, but not that much. Hello, Hazel. Yesterday you joined, I remember. Yeah, 2 hours is fine, but if you're walking often, then I would say 1 hour is perfect. If you don't take any breaks. Yeah, you're here, and thank you very much. I wish you were here like an hour ago. Yeah, she likes walking. And she likes flying since she owns a lot of birds. Drop a like, if possible, Hazel. No, it's okay. It's okay. And I think I'm gonna go live again today, you know? After a few hours. I'm not so sure, but I think you're subscribed, so you're gonna get notified anyways. People don't get notified always, but still. I'm about to end the stream, okay? So I apologize, but 5 people are here. I'm not gonna end it till it's like 1 or 2. My mom was talking on the phone. Okay, so your mom was talking, so your mom had your phone. That kind of sucks, but it's understandable. Hazel, since you're here, can you drop a like? Thank you very much. You did that immediately. I appreciate it. So, I'm about to end the live stream, so I'm gonna say bye to you guys. Eleanor and Hazel, thank you for joining. And others who kept closing the live every now and then. So I'll see you next time. What no? Hazel said no to something. Oh, I have to because I'm gonna have dinner soon. I'll go live again, by the way, Hazel. Okay, so join me. I'm not promising, but I'll try. Okay, I'll stay a little bit. Eleanor, it seems like he's insisting, and for me, my audience means a lot. So I'm gonna stay 2 more minutes, maybe. Just 2 more minutes. Let's enjoy the view. 2 more minutes. I'm gonna go live again and tomorrow, of course. By the way, even 2 hours of walk, like today I walked more than 2 hours, can make the legs sore, and my legs are a little sore now. Also because I'm walking every single day, so I'm not giving any breaks. I have to. So that's another thing. Okay, so you're gonna be there tomorrow. That's better. Okay, so I'll end it now. Take care, both of you.